What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to Healthy Don't Hurt. My name is Eman. I'll be your host, back with a new video that's hotter than fish grease. So today's video is about why so many relationships end during vacation and after vacation. So this article is from the news website called the Toronto Sun. We're going to do a little bit of reading just so we can gather some data on this, and then we're going to break this down. So it says vacation breakups are more common than you likely think. Turns out for some, traveling with a romantic partner can be a bit of a gamble. A recent study from Vacation Renter found that some relationships were impacted by a holiday. Prior to the pandemic, solo trips were said to be a big travel trend, but once COVID struck and people realized what it was like to miss the company of others, that became a thing of the past. And the idea of traveling with others, particularly someone you like and slash or love, seemed like the best vacation option. Of the more than 1,000 people in the U.S. surveyed who traveled in the past 3 years, a resounding 87.4% reported that they traveled with at least one companion on their last trip, with the average being three companions. Friends and significant others were the most popular travel companions, with 48.3% and 44.8% of respondents, respectively. Some of the key findings of those vacation with the romantic partner included 17% of travelers have ended a trip early due to a fight with their significant other. I'm gonna just pause for a second. I don't know about you guys, man. If we go on vacation, I am not stopping this vacation for nothing. You could be mad, you could be happy, you could be sad. I could care less. I paid for this vacation in full, and a lot of times it's non-refundable. I ain't ending this trip early for nobody. Jesus himself would have to come down in order for us to stop this trip. Okay, continuing with the article. So, about 1 in 5 couples admitted to breaking up as a result of their trip. 1 in 5. 1 in 5. That is dangerously high. Those who planned a romantic getaway were nearly 8 times more likely to break up on a trip than those who chose vacationing with loved ones. Can be exciting, sure, but it can also be daunting. Whether it's the cost of the trip, arranging accommodations and the flights, or fulfilling itineraries, or it could be a different travel personality types clashing. Even if it's with a close companion. However, in the grand scheme of things, those numbers are fairly low. In fact, when it came to how shared trips affected respondents' relationships with their companions, the results were ultimately positive, with romance and relationships improving while traveling. So don't give up on traveling with loved ones just yet. Okay, guys, so pretty much one thing that I really made sure to zero out on is this 1 in 5. Okay, 1 in 5 couples breaking up as a result of their trip is super high. Why? Why does this happen? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all know what it's like when you traveling. A lot of times there's a whole bunch of money being involved. Some people have bigger budgets than others. Your girl might be balling and you might be a brokey, or your girl might be on some hard times. She trying to find herself while you got the bag. So sometimes if Shorty's trying to do too much and your bank account ain't really hitting like that, may rub her the wrong way. What's wrong? You don't want to go jet skiing? I thought you loved me. I thought we are going to be together forever. I thought we were on vacation. I thought I was your cinnamon apple. I thought you would do anything for me, for my happiness. And sometimes, this can cause fights. You feel me? Me personally, I have definitely had this happen with my girl on 2 different trips, and it's almost inevitable, bro, because traveling is so stressful. Not only is it stressful when you're drinking, stuff can happen. Some dudes, can't really control their eyes, especially if you're on the beaches and stuff. You might look at a woman the wrong way. You might be at a bar at the resort while she's in the bathroom. There might be a girl just trying to have some small talk. She got 3 margaritas in her system. So all she sees is you talking to some girl while she went to go tinkle, so now she's snapping on you. And sometimes, I'm gonna be real with y'all, some women have anger problems. You feel me? Like, some women are way more territorial than others, and they will legit snap on you in front of everybody. I got a homie that went on a cruise, and she was dang near trying to knock this dude's block off on this boat in front of everybody. He almost got arrested. And the only reason they believed him, as far as her assaulting him, is because he had footage. Because she was rushing him, and he's like physically trying to, maneuver her so she can't do any bodily harm or any damage. And from the outside in, it looks like he's grabbing on her, pushing her, spinning her around, when really he's just trying to get her from, being directly in front of him, so she can't swing or kick. You feel me? Because if your back is turned, it's hard to do damage if you're turned around like this. But yeah, man, vacations are tricky, fam. Have you guys ever had any arguments? Have you guys ever went on a group trip and had arguments or disagreements? And I hate to say it, a lot of times it's all about money. Sometimes it's about who has the better hotel room. It's always about money, because regardless of who has what room, if you got enough money, you could just get a better room. It's not an issue. You feel me? Because one thing the resort's going to do is accommodate you if you're trying to push that bag forward. But they're not trying to give you more for the same amount that you already paid, or for less. But yeah, man, there are a lot of friend groups that break up, unfortunately, because people have larger budgets than others. It happens all the time, specifically with women. Women can be very catty, and they having fun. They all got their hair done, nails done, toes done. Their luggage is filled with brand new outfits, and then it's time to go on these excursions. One girl might have more money than the rest, and so they all might team up on her, and talk crap about her behind her back or directly in front of her, because they can't agree on where they should go. There was actually a trip down in Mexico. There was a girls' trip, and there were a few guys in the mix, where the girl had fronted a lot of the money for the traveling expenses and for the hotels. And so there was a giant disagreement on what they should do as far as excursions go. And they actually ended up unaliving this girl, and tried to cover it up inside Mexico. It was a really big story about a year ago. And it's unfortunate, man. This type of stuff happens all the time. And there really isn't much that you can do to avoid it, because you have different personalities mixing. And a lot of times, you don't know how good of friends you are with somebody until you're stuck in a hotel room with them, airplane, you have to travel with them, when you're forced to be tied together with them while traveling for safety purposes, especially out of the country. These disagreements can pop up fast, especially when you got drinks in your system, and not everybody has a easygoing personality. But yeah, man, travel season is upon us, so please, try to think wisely of who you're going on vacation with. Make sure everybody's on the same page, whether you're going with friends, whether you're going with your man or with your girl, man. Make sure he or she knows what's up, so y'all can come back in one piece and come back together instead of apart. Hope you guys have a good day. Let me know what your thoughts here on this. And thanks so much for watching. Hit that like and sub button to support your boy. I'll holla at y'all later. Peace.